Alright, Shalom, first and foremost, like to give all praise and honor and glory to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM,
YAHAWASHI,
BAHASHAM, QADASH.
Double honors to Apostle Elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you, Sisaki, pushing his word, sincerity, truth, and charity. Lord willing us to be quick on response to Tyler Perry's, what is it, on BET?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Was it Tyler Perry's Ruthless trailer?
Yeah.
And it's bugged out ass trailer, man. Pretty much, you really look at it, he's what are these women? Somebody help me explain it, man.
Oh, Tyler Perry's what he's doing is he's slandering the Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah.
You know, he's painting this bad picture of what we're supposed to be behind closed doors. You know, which we're far from this. This is a bunch of bullshit to paint you know, to put a bad light upon us. You see?
Right. And he's doing it, so like he's doing it indirectly too. He's not going straight forward and saying it's the Hebrew Israelites, but all the, you know, the sensitive, the touchy topics, like they're pretty much making a call with all of them in it. You know, all those sensitive topics.
Yeah, like was this sex trafficking or something like that. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard for me to explain because no one really like his movie no way, man. I can't sit through them, man. You know, never could, even in the world.
Right. What it looks like is that it's a cult with black women, so-called, right? And they're all wearing purple, you know, which kind of looks like it's IUIC.
Oh yeah, then too they had little children in there too.
Right, and they trying to say that, you know, we child molesters and shit, you know, because of what Corinthians says, you know, was a girl moves from the flower of her age. Yeah. Then, you know, in the ancient times they dealt like that, you know, that was their green light. But, you know, we follow the laws of the land, like how it tells us in the scriptures. So we're not gonna do that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. But either way, because we bring out that truth about the Bible, they try to put this lie upon us, man. All right. So it's just a bunch of bullshit, man. All this, you know, pretty much they're going into like cultism, man, and how, you know, people gotta put like a fear stigma upon like all these cults, man. You know, and that's what they call us, man. You know.
Yeah, I got some. It says this Proverbs 19:9. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. You know, that's a lie. You don't have, you don't have no proof for nothing that we're doing these things, man. You know, just making shit up and slandering brothers, man. All right. The Most High gonna destroy each and every last one of you for it, man. Just because you talking about, oh, bringing up their daughter. Ain't nobody even saying anything about your daughter, any damn thing. What are you talking about?
Right.
Just being a bunch of emotional ass niggas, man.
Right. No, you got it. Research it.
Jude 1:10. But these speak evil of those things which they know not. But what they know naturally as brute beasts, and those things they corrupt themselves.
And this comes from a guy who cross-dressed and wears a damn dress. You know that's against the scriptures?
Yeah.
In Deuteronomy 22:5 said, man should not wear that pertaining unto a woman. Women wear dresses, not fucking men, man. So this is coming from a damn clown who cross-dressed.
And what's you know, we talked earlier, it's like the people are willing to take advice. They're like asking a hooker for relationship advice, man. All right, you're going to Tyler Perry for some understanding about something he had no part of. He had no understanding of, man. All right, he's speaking evil of the things he knows nothing about. He knows nothing about YAHAWASHI, the laws and the commandments, or knowing the scripture that says we're pertaining to a woman, man.
Yeah. But
yet when he comes out with a movie, and since it's portrayed as being legit or law, so to speak, according to your 2/3, and you run with it. Okay? Like Yahawashi said, my people are led as sheep into the slaughter, man. Why? Because you're not freaking thinking for yourselves, man.
Right.
Alright? Not one brother, I know not in any camp, I'm not even talking about Great Millstone, that has ever trafficked a damn child for sex, man. But what we can prove, Harvey Weinstein.
Right.
We can prove Pizzagate.
Right. Why you ain't getting on their case? Why you ain't doing film on them?
Right.
The Catholic Church.
Yeah,
The Catholic Church.
The Boy Scouts, man.
Yep.
The Boy Scouts just had to file bankruptcy, and a huge child, molestation case came out about it, man. And now they're even making commercials about it. Like if you were at one point in the Boy Scouts, and a fucking counselor molested you, then you were getting paid off, man. And all this you can just Google this stuff, man. All right, but the hot topic is us, man, because we're the ones bringing out the truth of the Bible, man.
That's all we doing. We bring out what the scriptures say. We ain't telling nobody to go do that shit, man.
Right.
All right. We ain't Esau, he was kidding with us, so we gonna abide by Esau's laws, man.
Yep.
All right. Part of that is, and to show you it's crazy. This varies in different states. I know here in Illinois it's 17. You deal with
Right.
Oh, right.
yeah. Other places 14, some places 16, some places 18, man.
Right.
But whatever state you in, if it's like 17, we gonna obey that, man. We ain't dealing with no little children, man.
Can we still be real
Yeah, yeah.
Because we're a little bit older in age, right? And back in the late 80s, early 90s, the color purple was coming out.
Oh yeah.
All right, and you had a scene where Mr., which is Danny Glover, was laying down with a younger the role that played Whoopi Goldberg, which was a teenager. And this man was well into his adulthood.
Yeah.
And she was well on her way to being a so-called woman in the eyes of America, right? But nobody raised a fuss about that. They had a whole scene where he laid on top of her, and she's supposed to be a child or a young girl at the time. And nobody said nothing about that. You know why? Because the people who watched that movie understood that their grandparents and their parents, that was normal, man. For a young woman to be much younger than her husband, man.
Right. I mean, even if you just take the point of like your biological makeup, you know what I'm saying? Because what happens when a woman gets her period, or a man starts, going through puberty, and they can spit out seed, that means that they can have children.
Right, that's why men had like what they call wet dreams.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When they have that, then they be able to bust a nut pretty much.
Yeah. And that's just pretty much the Most High's way of saying that they can have a child if the Spirit had them to do that. You know what I'm saying?
And you got Jake's like, come on, man. You know somebody in your family like you have a cousin or something, probably 13, 14, get pregnant.
Yeah, all the time, especially around Jake neighborhood.
So you mean to tell me the scripture ain't true? The flower age, man. Because she reached the flower age. That's why she able to have children now, man.
Right.
And you might have a cousin. She dealing with some young dude around her age.
Or an old drug dealer.
Right. They pop up and she have a child, man.
Yep.
So how hard is it to understand that a woman becomes a woman when you reach a flower age, which is around that time, like 12, 13 years old.
I can speak for a fact. I have a younger sister, right?
Yeah.
When she first came on her flower, right? It was a big deal in our household. Okay? Not only was my father nervous, and it was a sign of it was a time of not relief, but more like dread. Because now you know that his daughter is able to go out there and be pregnant. But in my mother's eyes, it was a sign of her becoming a woman, man. It was a big deal. My aunties came over, and you know, it was like a big deal because she was entering into a womanhood, man, at the age of 12, man. All right. So what, you know? So what is the real argument that we have here when it comes to women being able to be of childbearing age dealing with older men, man?
Right. Yeah, you just making up shit. We just telling what the scriptures say. You
Right.
taking it as somebody actually dealing.
Right.
Right.
Shit's stupid, man. Y'all have scriptures.
I got one. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us."
And that's why I hate 2/3 niggas, man. And I look forward to the Lord destroying you fucking niggas, man. I'm just being honest with you, man.
It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices," man. You know, and we know why they're bringing it out at this time, man.
Yeah.
You know, we know, you know, Esau, he deals with the psychological, you know, manipulation of the people, man.
Yeah.
You know, what was it? That gradualism, man. He'll show you something, and he'll keep putting it in your face, and keep putting it into your face until, you know, come weeks, months, man. You start them become your thoughts, man. You know, you start thinking the things that has been pushed on you by the media, man. You know, whether it be the news, whether it be music, whether it be TV shows or movies. You know, you start believing all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know,
That's why this coronavirus, they keep, every time you turn on the TV, they bring that up, man.
Right.
They keep pushing it in your face.
Yep.
You can't escape without hearing about it.
Right.
You know. That's how Esau do it, man.
Right. So that's why we can see this, and we can see Tyler Perry's Ruthlessness trailer, and we can see that a lot of the undertones of this show is geared towards the Hebrew Israelites, man.
Yeah.
You know, and even though they're not telling you directly it's coming up against us, they really are, man. You know, they got the women covering their heads, you know, and it looks like it's all Jake, man. It's like an all Jake thing, all right?
Yeah, because, you know, Jake, especially nigga woman, love Tyler Perry.
Oh yeah.
And they show fuck. A lot of Jordan watched this shit, man.
Hell yeah. And they know, the creators, Tyler Perry and the creators of these shows, they know that when they're watching this, it's nothing but a quick conversation that's just going to change. Somebody's going to say, oh, well, that reminds me of the Hebrew Israelites. They act like that.
Yeah.
And before you know it, they're going to be looking at us like the evil villains in this show, man. You know?
Sideways.
But we're not ignorant of their devices, man. We know how they operate, man.
Yeah, that's how we should. That's why we describe Jake, you know, Scottish children, man. You know, believe everybody believe what the damn devil tell you. You don't even look up nothing for yourself, man.
Exactly.
You know, that makes you a damn idiot, man.
Yeah, follower, man.
Follower, man.
Was it like the brother mentioned earlier? He said if the blind lead the blind,
They both should fall in the stitch.
yeah.
You know, follower is pretty much a moron. I'm gonna tell you right there, man. Only somebody who's wise will look into it themselves, man, before believing.
Yeah, this is Psalms 50, verse 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. You know, and that's what this is. You know, he's Tyler Perry, who's an Israelite, a Hebrew Israelite. He's coming against his own people. You know what I'm saying? That's why these 2/3 they gotta die, man. All right, they're counted as heathens. All right, and they're not a part of this, man. They're gonna get that heathen destruction. You see, because all we're doing is bringing out the truth. You see, and Tyler Perry, he's siding with his father Esau Edom, man. All right.
Yeah, I got you sit side with his father. It's John 8:44. So that's what 2/3 you are. You're the devil, just like your daddy, man.
Yep.
Right.
It's John 8:44. You have your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, abode not. And who was talking about? Cain.
Yep.
All right, he was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there's no truth in him. He's speaking a lie. He speaks of his own. He is a liar and the father of it. And 2/3 of you are just like. Hey, matter of fact, the scripture say he worse than the wicked. You read Jeremiah the 5th chapter, saying your deeds surpass the deeds of the wicked, man. So Yeah, so yeah, you the devil too, just right along with your daddy Esau, man. All right, and the Most High gonna do what, gonna get rid of you. It's just like you gonna get rid of Esau. You gonna not get rid of, destroy you.
Yep.
Right along with your daddy Esau, man. He's gonna come back through the elected kingdom of heaven, shamefaced.
Yep. This is Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 4. Take ye heed, every one of his neighbor. And again, your neighbor is one of the 12 tribes of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, you speckled birds that look like the other nations. Your neighbor is one of the other 12 tribes. You see? Take ye heed, every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother. You're supposed to try the spirits, right, to prove a brother, right? For every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders, and they will deceive everyone his neighbor, and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies, and weary themselves to commit iniquity, you know? And this is a perfect example right here. Tyler Perry, he's against the man of the Lord, all right? He's going to come just like Esau Edom, slandering us, you know, making us look bad, you see, without knowing the whole truth.
Because the word cuts him, man. He's seen feels us. He
Yeah,
cut.
yeah.
So now that's ones who cut. That's what they gonna do, come against you.
Right, and then that scripture says they have taught their tongues to frame lies, man. You know, and that's what they're doing, man, through social programming, man, through gradualism, man. They teaching not only themselves but everybody else how to hate us, man.
Yep.
You know, and you know what?
I got something else. What you got? Go ahead.
If I can, this Romans 3:13. It says their throat is an open sepulcher because they're just gonna bring forth death, man.
Yep.
All right, death against the righteous, man. It says with their tongues they have used deceit. The poison of asp is under their lips, man. All right, because that's poison coming from their lips. That's death, man. All their tongues, you know, they're using is deceit, man. They know who they're attacking. When have you heard of a cult like this, man? You know, this shit is some like like out of the nowhere type shit, man. Right. Really, they're trying to attack somebody, man, without fully, you know, being direct about it. They're being deceitful, man.
Yeah.
You know. If I finish off real quick, it says, "Whose mouth is full of cursing and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood. Destruction and miseries are in their ways, man." And that's all they're trying to do. They're trying to put us in the bad light so they can pretty much set us up, man. Because once they got everybody, the population, looking at us a certain type of way, that we child molesters, that we're fucking occultists, or, you know, all this other bullshit lies, man, then the people, they're not going to be looking for answers, man. They're just going to be fucking trying to, you know, put violence against us, man.
Let's talk about falling out of the multitude to do evil.
Oh, man.
You know, and that's what you guys are doing.
Yes,
all right, because the whole point being is, even in Esau's court, man, you need facts and evidence, man.
Right.
All right, so where's the facts and evidence that men of the Lord are out there going, selling their children into sex trafficking, man?
Right.
Or we're in here beating our wives with freaking sticks and stuff, man.
Hey, but there's Edomites that have been caught.
Yep.
I believe there was a chief out there in Tennessee, or it was Kentucky, one of those two states. But it was a high-ranking police officer and it was an Edomite, a so-called white man, with his woman, gathering children and selling them in the underground sex rings, man.
Yeah, you niggas ain't doing videos or making movies about that. That proved one thing: y'all a bunch of hypocrites,
bro. That's exactly, man.
You know.
Let Tyler Perry make this same show, but instead of all these people being so-called Negroes, you know, let them all be so-called white people, man. You know? Well,
because it goes to that book that they all read, the 48 Laws of Power, right? And one of the laws is that they can't bite their hand or feed them, basically. Yep. They know they can't put out the things that the people who they're working for are doing, because they'll be out of a job, man. Yeah. All right? Hey, Tyler Perry depends on the ignorance of our people to prosper, man.
Yep.
Knowing daggone, like the elder said, being a hypocrite. Knowing daggone well the people that he's working for are doing the things that he's accusing the men of the Lord of doing, man. Yep.
That was it on that.
Yes,
you get that?
This is Sirach 11:6. many mighty men have been greatly disgraced, and the honorable delivered into other men's hands. Right, and that's what's going on with these videos, these movies. All right, first start with 999, right, or the 777, right. You know, they're portraying the Israelites on the corner. All right, and you know, then you got people talking about, oh, this is what y'all be about, yelling and all that. Then you come out with this Tyler Perry stuff, right? And you got people thinking that this is what men and Lord are doing, man, and that's a disgrace. All right, being delivered into other men's hands is when we're out here teaching the word, trying to put edification on it. If we're going to be delivered, all right, unto the officer, unto the court, unto the judge, because that we believe in YAHAWASHI and actually teaching what is right. This is a verse.
He did the same thing YAHAWASHI actually.
That's right. This is verse 7. Blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first and then rebuke. And I can guarantee you that Tyler Perry has never sat down with an Israelite and got the message or got the truth, all right, firsthand from the mouth of somebody who's practicing, all right, the walk of faith that the men of the Lord are doing, man.
Yeah, he didn't do the research, man. He just want to slander and speak lies about you.
Well, what would they do? They said they show you clips of the negative things. All right, they might show us cursing. They might put a little soundbite of rape, you know, or this and that.
Yeah, copy and paste.
Copy and paste, and they'll show it to him, and he runs with it, man.
Right. Instead of you questioning, why they just didn't show the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Why they cutting out, you know?
It's a 15-minute video, but you only show me 35 seconds.
Yeah.
On that Edomite, that high official, that high-ranking officer, you know, that was running a underground sex ring with his wife. That was in Louisiana, you know, and he was a commander of a SWAT team, man.
And SWAT, they consider Louisiana part of the Bible Belt, man. All right, so when the president goes out there to make a little tour around the country, and they really want to get a hold of the Bible Belt, man. Why? Because they consider that to be the people who are supposed to be the most religious, man. And here you are, you got a sheriff representing the Bible Belt, him and his wife practicing freaking sex trafficking, man.
Oh yeah, I seen pictures.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that story, man.
Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit, man. And Esau Edom, man, the Esau Edom, man, the self-proclaimed white man, because ain't nobody started calling him white, man. He called himself white.
Yeah, back in 1681, I believe.
Yeah, in Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the original, you know, man that separated the families, man.
Yeah. You take a good look at that picture. Tell me they white.
Right. They're not white, man.
You see it. They red, man.
That's right, man. Red devils, all right?
They will put that on gas.
And look, and also they're read about the word crimson, which means criminal,
crime,
man.
Yeah, crime.
And that's a crime committing sex trafficking, man.
Yeah.
It's a crime to, it's a crime to slander, man.
Yep.
Why you think they call it a smear campaign when you got one candidate trying to bring up dirt on another candidate that isn't true, man? Okay, same thing, same rules apply for y'all. They don't apply for men of the Lord, though.
Right. See, with us, they just looking for a reason, man.
That's all it is. Yeah, just try to find fault.
Presumptuous and arrogance, like I say there on the screen, man.
That's right.
Try to find fault. That's all they doing, man. And guess what? The Most High's gonna get you. Last one, you devils. Whether it be black devils or you Edomite devils, Most High gonna get your ass, man.
Somebody get it from one of my people found wicked men. All right, because the thing about this is, man, is that our leader of our people calls he the heir. And a lot of our people consider Tyler Perry a fucking monument, a staple, an idol in the so-called black community, man. All right, but it's the same guy who walks around in a dress with fake boobs and a big tutor. All right, going around trying to push that's the norm, man.
Yeah, right. During the time where transgenderism is flourishing, you know, these sodomites are being exalted, man, and they're teaching our children to do the same, man. This shit all has to stop.
Yeah,
right?
they force it on you, man. You guys look at porn, they'll direct you to a training site, try to put a demon on it, man.
Yeah.
Or was it that training that was reading to the children in the school? They're like, what's your favorite superhero? And I think he said like Superman. He's like, what about a training Superman? And like, well, nobody was talking about that. Like he had already just said something simple. You just want to try to throw some training shit in there, man.
Yeah. Because what Esau does, Esau introduces things that your mind wasn't even thinking of, man.
Right. That's what he do.
Right? So like, I'm gonna create a law that says you can marry a tree. Who the hell was thinking about marrying a tree until you brought it out there, man?
Yeah, that's what he do.
Hey, there's a thing called the power of suggestion.
Yep.
And that's what hypnotists do. They suggest certain things to you will get your mind of thinking about that. Yeah. Oh man, I wonder how it feels to deal with a sheep. Now you got sheep brothels in freaking England or Norway or something like that, man.
Yeah.
All right, only a devil will introduce something that's out of the norm, man.
Yeah. Right. And push in your face. Like I said, that old training, that's fucking witchcraft, man. It's all witchcraft because it's a man that appeared to look like a damn woman, man. It's witchcraft, man. And then you know how the demon get on people. If that thing got qualities that a person might like in a woman, that's how that demon get on them, man.
Yep.
I think some of them were trying to sue other men for not wanting to deal with them because they were men.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when you put hands on them, right, you go to jail because you've been tricked, man. Here you are, you call yourself dealing with a woman, she's tricking you, right? The same thing that when a woman who's 14 says he's 18, deal with a man, right?
Right.
She tricked him, right? He lay with her, whatever, y'all find out, he got to go to jail, right? But when a tranny tricks you into thinking she a woman and you deal with him, that's what it is. It's a him. They go to jail. See, you're all about protecting the wicked,
right?
All right, not standing up for justice, man. Part of the judgment that YAHAWASHI is going to render is because a righteous judgment go off now forth, man.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, never go forth, right? It's complete contrary to the ways of the Lord. This place, man.
That's right.
All right.
In all aspects, man.
Yeah.
Every layer of this place, man, is geared to that suggestive programming, man. That social programming.
Yep.
All right, that gradualism, just to push you more and more away from the Father, the Creator of heaven and earth, who gave you life, man, who put a soul in your spirit, in your body, man. All right, ain't nobody considers that anymore, man. All they're worrying about is going to work for Esau, Edom, all right, and looking out for their own, man. You know, and nobody considers the Lord no more, man. But hey, you're gonna be forced to consider with Him when He comes back and He brings judgment upon this world, man.
And Most High will make it, because what Most High got plans for this place is right around the corner, man. You know, Most High says the king of terrors, man.
That's right.
You know, He gonna make you people regret not serving Him or not listening to His men, man.
Yeah, Revelation says there'll be a time that you're gonna seek death and shall not find it, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be in a pitiful condition to want to die, man. And then on top of that, you're not gonna find it.
Yeah. That's what He saw you gonna go through in the kingdom of heaven, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. We'll bring him back to life, man.
Yeah, because we gonna have power of the elements and all that.
Yeah,
you know, and Most High gonna give that to us again, man.
Yeah, throw him down a cliff and then go down there and bring him back to life, bro. Still got the same injuries though.
Yeah, still feel the pain.
Yeah. You gotta keep in mind, like the Lord said, we're gonna repay her double, man.
Yeah.
And she's this country, these people, man, they've done atrocious things to us, man. You know, they hung our women by their feet while the dogs ate their face, while the dogs ate their womb. All right, grabbed the children and threw them up and caught them with a sword, man.
Oh, impaled them, yeah.
Yeah. Was it bug breaking? The biggest dude in the plantation, Esau grabbed him and they'll fuck him in the ass, man.
Yeah.
In front of his family, in front of everybody, just to bring down their morale, man.
And you know damn well they ain't gonna go on the kingdom of heaven at all.
Right.
You know, exactly. You know, and they never paid for that, man. You know, 100 million natives, and then on top of that, another 100 million so-called Negroes, man, they done killed in this land, and they never paid for that. All right, when numbers tell you that blood defiles the land, man.
God. Guess what? Most High started pay Esau visit neither, because you know the scripture said these curses are started to come upon him. Esau understands this. Esau understands the shit he's going through now, like they on opioids, for example. They understand that's a result of what they did to so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So that's why now they won't seek to please the poor now. You got a church full of Edomites apologizing to Jake for slavery and stuff, man.
Right. Just apologizing.
And guess what? Sorry ain't gonna cut with the Most High, man. Most High said your ass gonna pay, man. And that's what you gonna do. Right. It don't even matter if them niggas forgive you.
And meanwhile, they're paying reparations to the Khazars, the fake Jews out there in Israel today, man. All right, they're talking about never forget with 9/11 or with the Holocaust, but if you just compare it, the Holocaust was 6 million people, man. You know, let alone us, man. We were 100 million on just the natives, man.
Yeah, and that 6 million wasn't even real. You know, we had a fake Jew Russian rabbi, I should say, that said that those numbers are made up. They're inflated. You know.
Hey, check this out. Because the Lord side here hypocrite. That proves Esau is a hypocrite. Yeah. And you 2/3 are too. Just like your daddy.
Right.
It's Proverbs 6:16. These 6 things that the Lord hate, yea, 7 are abomination unto him. A proud look, and Esau proud as hell. 2/3 are proud as hell. A proud look, a lying tongue, slandering. They sleep with little girls. No proof at all, man. You just lying on the men of the Lord, man.
Right.
And the Most High hates that, man.
Oh yeah.
It said lying tongue.
Knowing damn well they don't have no proof, bro. Knowing that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They just hot to say some shit.
Yeah.
But they got court records of and flight records of Harvey Weinstein and his constituents flying to and fro from his island, though.
Yeah, that's proof.
That's proof. Yep.
Court sealed documents. Okay, they got to get subpoenas to open up to go and looking to see all the BS and job they was into, man.
Yeah, it says, it's not the one. Now, you keep reading, it said, false witness speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Damn.
Right, because I saw in discord among brethren, right, you're going to have some other camps who are just looking for an excuse, all right, to speak out against men of the Lord, man. All right, it's that crab in a barrel type of mentality with these other people who don't have the truth, man.
Matter of fact, hey, guess what? Nah, I should have kept reading. It's like it. When I'm looking at the scripture, it say a proud look. It say these 6 things that the Lord hate, yea, 7 are abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. So, hey, that's what you've been doing to the man of the Lord for the longest, man. All right. All right. It says a heart that devises wicked imagination. Woo, that's what this is, man. Yeah. This damn stupid ass movie of Tyler Perry's, man. It says, feet that be swift to run into mischief.
Right, man. Hey, look, swift to run the mischief, like you don't want to examine the matter. Like you hear a story, you just run with it.
Yeah.
They're telling their kids, bam, I'm going to go ahead and make that a scene in my movie, man.
Right. This is what you call a straw man. Straw man argument. What that is, even Esau will tell you what that is, man. A straw man argument is it's just that. It's like a straw man, somebody that looks like a man, but it's not really a man, just something that looks like it. So what they're doing is making an argument of something that looks similar to what they want to attack, but this is easier to attack. So if they attack this and make this look stupid, then they're making what they're trying to make it seem like look stupid as well, you know. That they're trying to defame us, you know, by putting up something weaker, you know, easy to attack and putting it similar to us, man. That way it's easier to just be like, see, they wrong too.
Yeah, you got a lot of these niggas got their hair up the woman's ass. They worship women, man. So they see this shit, man. See, because when you in your emotions, there's no reasoning with you, man.
Right.
You know. You can't reason with a nigga that's in his emotions, man. So you try to tell him, no, I ain't like that. Hey, shit. What's that movie? It's a Marvel movie. Damn. What was it? No, it was what was it? Civil War or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Avengers Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War. What's the Captain America's friend?
The arrow dude.
What's the name?
Oh, right.
What was it? Started with a B, I believe. I forget his name. Man, I ain't watched Marvel movies in a while. I forget their damn names. But no, the dude that pretty much man, I'll go ahead and speak, man. I'm trying to.
Hey man, you know that's pretty much what this is, man. It's a straw man argument. Esau knows how to make these arguments look good, man, and that's all it is, man. You know, all right. He's just trying to make his argument look good, but even though it's false, like it's not right. You know, that's why a lot of times Esau, what he'll do is that he won't attack the argument, he'll attack your character, and they'll do that in politics, man. He'll be like, oh, look at this guy, he done this, and that. So how can we listen to him? But his argument is a whole good argument. There's nothing wrong with it.
Exactly, because like you might be for clean water, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we want clean water to run through all the state of Illinois. We're gonna bring out something about the brother past. He was in high school about a chick who said, he didn't want to be a father to a child, whatever the case may be, man.
They do, yeah.
You know,
back to right, exactly.
Something that has nothing to do with the matter, man. Okay,
right.
That may have happened 30 years ago. All right, but what about the argument?
Yeah,
right, exactly. And it showed that when they see us, man. What was that wicked ass fake Jew woman? One of the father's sons. She brung up some old stuff about it. He told her, like, man, that was my past life. I don't do that no more.
Exactly, man.
So that's what this devil does, man. But going back to that movie, his name was Bucky. Pretty much he was trying to explain to Iron Man's character, was Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. trying to, because he's seen him killing his parents. He's seen a video of him killing his parents. He tried to explain to him, no, man, they had me in mind control. He was in his emotions, man. It wasn't no talk to him. He was just looking to kill him, man. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Psalms 31:18. Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous,
so
man.
Most High gonna put all you niggas mouth to silence. Tyler Perry, you Edomites, all you 2/3 niggas, I'm calling you that because you're still heathens, man. You're not Israelites. And all Israel's of Israel, man.
That's right. I got one more.
God.
This is Matthew chapter 10 verse. Matthew chapter 5 verse 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you.
So this just further let you prove who the man of the Lord truly are, man.
Yep.
All right.
And shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. So obviously we're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? If they're coming up against us like this, you know what I mean? I mean, they're like we're going into it. It's not directly. This is indirectly shaming the Hebrew Israelites, man. All right.
Right. Hey, we've gotten the direct too. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we haven't gotten the direct. We get Esau done paid off Volcamera loans. Just come directly up against us. He wrote a whole book about it, about all the camps, man.
Yeah, going to city after city, visiting brothers in these different cities, man.
Yeah, they had that whole bit in when all the media was covering it with was it Covington?
Yeah.
Over there in Covington and shit. They've been trying to defame us, man, but now they're just trying to come at another angle, man. We're not ignorant of the devices, man. We know when you're attacking the Heavenly Father, man.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're not attacking us, man. anything that comes that you throw our way, and it shows that you're going against the scriptures, we see you, man.
Yeah.
You're not hiding from nobody, man. We see straight through this, man. You know?
That's another reason why Esau want to get rid of man Lord, man. He can't have nobody that's hip to all his bullshit.
Yeah.
To see his ass, man.
Right. Because then what we're going to do, we're going to make the videos, expose them, wake up somebody else, you know?
That's why he got to control the internet.
Yeah.
Whatever plan he had, the man of the Lord destroyed that plan, man. He like, fuck, I come at it another angle now, man.
Yeah.
Well, all this is happening because of the man of the Lord, because what's his whole basis on the movie?
Yeah.
Man of the Lord, man. All right? Because without the man of the Lord out here pushing the truth, all right, you wouldn't be so hard to push against it, man. Now, I was trying to say, why you kick against the pricks, man?
Right.
All right? Hey, if this wasn't the truth, why are you going out your way to spend hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars on making something that has no effect on the people,
It's
man?
paying people to visit these different brothers in different states, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She's taking down videos, man.
Yep.
If we just some crazy guys, why do all that, man?
Right.
It says, y'all done with that? It's John 8:15, 18. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love its own. And people of the world is enmity to the Heavenly Father, man. All right, most I hate you worldly people, man. And Tyler Perry, he's a worldly nigga. And all the rest of you 2/3, man.
It's like the two elders, I mean,
Yeah.
like say, if you are the word will love us on, right?
Yeah.
Right. We know what Tyler Perry love, right? All right, because he's not speaking out against the people who's in the same doing the same thing he's accusing us of, man.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, the list goes on and on about the accusations of these so-called celebrities and high-profile people, all right, that are doing the exact same things that you accuse the men of the Lord of, or accuse the men of the Lord of doing, man.
And you got proof of them doing
The
it.
proof.
Ain't no proof of us doing anything because we're not doing it, man.
We're not of the world.
Yeah. So it says, if you were of the world will love its own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. And that's hate, man. To allow somebody slander them, accuse them of something that they're not involved in or not doing, man.
You're doing the same thing that a lady did with Emmett Till, man. A flat out lie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay? A flat out lie, man.
Right, because what was that lie? They lying on us, but what are they trying to get to? To demonize us, to get the people against us, man.
Yeah.
You know?
So that the word of the Most High can be stopped. Because words cutting them, man. And it's going against their beliefs and what they love doing. It said, remember the word that I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will persecute you also. Like I said earlier, YAHAWASHI went through the same shit, man. Bring up charges against him falsely, man. Had him crucified, man. It says, if they have persecuted me, they will persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. All right, that's it. And close scriptures. You got something? Hey, go ahead.
Ephesians 6 and 11. To put on the whole armor of the Lord, that we may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. This is a wild of the trick, man. All right, hey, and like the other brother y'all said, man, hey, we hip to the game, man. All right, hey, we read these scriptures, man. We know that these times are becoming more and more in the fruition once we get to the end, man.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why they want to get rid of the man of the Lord. Like the mob, they know secrets that a person not supposed to know. Like he know too damn much.
With the whistleblowers, man.
You got to get rid of them.
Yeah, hell yeah. we're a thorn in their side.
Yeah.
Man.
Yep.
Verse 12 says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Hey, and Tyler Perry is in a high place, man.
Yeah, he's a lesser luminary.
He's a lesser luminary, man. All right, he's a power of darkness, man. Okay? Hey, that brother, hey, that man has a platform to influence millions and millions of people into thinking that these men who you see out here in these garments, okay, teaching against the downfall of the society, speaking the truth, are actual enemies of the state, man. When we all, everybody on this couch has a child, man, or nieces and nephews, man.
Right, exactly. Then, like, come on, man. Brothers ain't gonna be around their children if they know that they doing these things, man.
Mm-hmm. Right. Shit, in the world, shit, you know, when we were on like carnal shit, like we, me and the brother Yanagai, man, we chased out a pedophile from the block, man. You know, we found a little girl crying and shit, and Yanagai knew her, you know, and he was like, "Oh, what's going on?" He's like, she's like, "This guy, he's following me and shit," and then she hopped in the car with us, and we ended up following. Like, she pointed out the car, and we fucking bricked his car, man. Like, we went up there, we broke his windows, and the motherfucker, you know, he drove off, man. But all that to say, that's in the world, you know. But all to say, like, we're not about that shit, man.
Yeah, we went about it in the world.
We against that, really, because that's going on, man. You go like a little, you know, 4-year-old, you know.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, that shit's off, man.
Hey, but what are your movies again about Esau Edom with dealing with little boys and little girls under 12?
Yeah, exactly.
When you ain't getting all emotional, messed up. I got a daughter. You ain't coming at Esau with that shit.
You got a whole little boy out there dancing the gay parade in front of freaking grown ass men, man.
Yeah, because that's their daddy. They'll never talk bad about their daddy.
Oh yeah, exactly. No man, shit. My dad can get away with it.
Exactly, man. And yeah, I seen that shit too. The Chicago gay parade, man. They got fucking little ass boys right there and grown ass fucking men, you know, shaking their fucking rod in their face, man. You know, they show you videos of that shit going on all the time, but they don't call you that shit child molestation or anything like that. You know,
or child endangerment.
Right.
Hey, you will you get caught with a bag of tree in your car, right, with your child in there. That's child endangerment, man.
Right.
All right, a day on plant. But yet you got a whole parade full of grown men with little kids, and that ain't child endangerment, man.
Yeah, this place is messy. Hey man, you wonder why the Lord got YAHAWASHI got to come back.
Boy, we need coronavirus 144, man.
That's right.
Hey, you wonder why the Lord got to come back and destroy this place.
That's right, man.
You know, he got to get rid of this. This is just a wicked ass kingdom, man. It's wicked, man. It's totally contrary to the ways of the Lord, man. That's why the Most High, YAHAWASHI got to come back and put an end to this wickedness, man. And set up a kingdom that's going to follow the ways of YAHAWASHI,
right.
which is in righteousness, man. Yeah. And Most High, he going to give you Jakes that won't side with Esau Edom. He's going to destroy you too right along with your daddy, man. You're going to be shamefaced in the kingdom, according to Daniel, the 12th chapter, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's all the scriptures. So, yeah, with that, like, I'm glad it was just a trailer, man. I can't. Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
He been holding for a long time.
Yeah.
My man.
Like I said, man, I'm glad it was just a trailer, man. I can't look at Tyler. I'm not. Me personally, I'm not a fan of Tyler Perry movies. Man. I never really looked at them, man.
Yeah. All the respect go out the window once you know he's making his money out dressing up as a woman.
Yeah.
You know, how the fuck?
I really went into it in the world. Like I said, man, brothers used to watch the plays. I think he had plays before.
Yeah.
Yeah, before you
Motion picture.
I remember back, I was in the world, then I'd leave the room, man. I couldn't really look at this stuff, man. Just me personally, man. All right, but you go ahead, bro.
That was spirit, man. It's 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. It says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal." It says, "But mighty through YAHAWAH to pulling down of strongholds," man. And that's what we're doing, man. While we're telling you that the shows that they're bringing out is lies against the right way to live, against us, what we teach you, you know, that's coming out the Bible, all right? They're putting up spiritual strongholds on our people, man. You know, telling them that homosexuality, transgenderism is okay, man. All right? Meanwhile, they're doing, you know, pedophilia, you know, in the background, showing themselves to be hypocrites, man. All right, but in verse 5 it says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of God, man. And we see this sneak diss, man. Because this is exactly what it is, man. This Tyler Perry Ruthless is a sneak diss, man. Because he ain't fully telling you directly, but it's like a side jab, like, oh yeah, we see you, but we see this shit, man.
Yeah, spiritual man judges all things, so
there you go.
We see it, you know what I mean? It's clear to us.
So, you exalting yourself against the Heavenly Father,
yep.
Making fun of our image, which we don't stand for what, they're bringing out in Ruthless, all right? But
man, brothers got wives, man. They got children.
Right.
And we love our children, man.
Yeah.
And we love our wives, okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah, everybody, brother doing this shit that they showing this damn movie, man.
Exactly. But nevertheless, it's being used to try to sneak defame us, man.
Yeah, because they hurt, man. They cut.
Hell yeah. And good, man. We happy that you cut, man. Yeah. We're going to keep doing this, man.
like Murph said, like Murph said, he titled one of his videos, "Whooping Ass with Wisdom."
That's right. That's a nice title.
Yeah.
So, you can exalt yourself against the men of the Lord, but that's what we're against, man. Because at the end of the day, we know the knowledge of YAHAWASHI is going to reign, especially when he comes and he brings down all authority under his feet, man. All right, at that time, you're going to have no options, man. But nevertheless, while the time that we're here, with the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI allows us, we pray that you keep that spirit on us. We're going to keep doing these videos, coming up against all the lies and all the bullshit that you bring out against not only us, but mainly the ways of the Heavenly Father, man.
Yep.
All right?
Yeah, you got that damn, well, I guess he supposed to been YAHAWASHI, I don't know, some damn light-skinned
right.
dude with long hair. And scripture, hey man, Mosai said, scripture say YAHAWASHI was perfect when he was YAHAWASHI. He didn't want to walk around no damn long hair. Matter of fact, I can tell you that man should not have long hair, man.
Right.
It's shameful to him. YAHAWASHI kept that law, man. He had no long. Matter of fact, I can tell you in Romans 1st chapter what he looked like. He said he had woolly hair, man. Revelation 1 and 13. At the water, brother.
So hey, even with that, man, brothers done videos on that. That's casting down the imaginations that have been brought up against the Heavenly Father.
Exactly.
They're trying to say that he's this pale flesh man with long hair, man. Covering his head. When covering your head while you're teaching it, that's going off, man.
Yeah.
Right. And then why would somebody? Hey man, Mosai. Hey, the script tell you, Heavenly Father's son looked like him. You say you seen me, you seen the Father.
Right.
So because Esau got leprosy. Why would the Heavenly Father curse himself, man? Give himself leprosy, man. That don't even make sense.
Right.
So ain't no way in hell the Heavenly Father and his son look like some damn red ass Edomite, man.
Right.
He's in control. You ain't gonna put a curse on yourself when you got control, man. Mm-hmm. And that's a curse to look like these so-called white people, man. Esau. Go ahead, brother.
We read verse 5. It says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach, man. That's what we pray. That's what we're hoping for, man. When even your thoughts are down to the obedience of Hamashiach, man. Ultimately, we're gonna be perfect in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? But we fighting towards that perfectness.
Perfection.
Yep. And the elect is ultimately gonna obtain it, man.
That was Corinthians.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Because like I said, bring it down to the thoughts to obedience of the Lord. Man, shit, y'all contrary to the Lord. And if we bring these scriptures out, y'all cut and hurt. Mm-hmm. All right, because it's not the way you think.
Right.
Most side ways not. How it go? His ways are not the Lord's ways are not your ways, man. All right.
Yeah, that was it on that.
I got one more, just that we can end on this. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 2. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of, man. Alright? And that's what these damn demons are doing, man. speaking evil of this truth. All we're doing is bringing out the truth. All right? And these are the facts. You know what I'm saying? We don't just come out with random things. We prove all things, man. Like 1 Thessalonians 5:21. All right? But these guys, they're slandering us, man. All right? These guys are full of shit, and the Most High is going to expose them. All right? And at the same time, he's going to destroy them as well, man.
Yep. Yeah, man. So yeah, with that, like give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah.
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
The Apostle Elder Great Millstone, his peace and salutation to you, Cecilia, pushing his words, sincerity, truth, and charity. That say shalom.
Shalom. Baba.
Baba.